that you don't need as much in retirement?
That's what people say.
Well, I would make this claim. If you go on vacation and you're not working because you're on vacation, do you spend more or less money when you're on that trip?
More.
Isn't that what retirement is, pretty much? I'm not saying you're going to spend like that all the time when you retire, but don't tell me that people are going to retire and the goal is I'm going to retire and sit on the couch for the rest of my life. There's some people that want to do that, by the way, which is fine.
Yeah.
To each their own. But there's the vast majority of us want to do something, whether it's going to play golf all the time or whatever it is. All these things cost money. If you want to travel, if you want to do certain things, it's expensive. So are more people going to be restricted to their home because they don't have enough money? Not by choice, by the way. If that's your choice, that's different. But I'm telling you, I don't think the most people want that as a retirement. I don't. Now, does that mean, do I think people want to have less restrictions in terms of I don't have to get up at this time and then be able to leave at this because I have to be somewhere in terms of work? Can I sleep in? Can I do these kind of things? Do you want to be lazier? Sure. But I know my parents, my wife's parents, they don't get up at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. They get up at 6 o'clock in the morning still. It's just a clock, because your body gets adjusted to that. But at the same time, they're not always just sitting around either. If you have grandkids, they want to go do things, they want to go, they're participating with the grandkids. They're doing certain things like that. So I just don't believe most people want to be restricted and confined to their home when they retire. So as a result, money's going to be spent to some capacity. So in terms of needing less, I, I just don't see it. I see it with my own family, in terms of those that are retired. Um, it's the world we're in is not the same. We talk about this quite often. Excuse me, the not having a pension, we're in the first position right now of those retiring that don't have pensions. This is the beginning phase of it. I don't know that it's going very well because there's a strong issue with the cost of living that's changed. It's gone up. Technology makes things more expensive. Um, I just think I don't know. You start seeing where people need less money. I think people need more.